Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. We might not be playing that much COD, it's just here, just, in case, if I decide to play for a bit, but I'm gonna have to hit control, so I won't play much. It's just in the background. Alright, we're gonna join my dad's little server here. And hello. Alright.
Yeah, the old Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Alright. Okay. No, that's just push to
Hell
talk.
yeah, let's do this.
Oh, this is
Christian,
not.
you've been hyped about this since yesterday. Give me the rundown. How was it? Did they do the sequel justice? Tokianite already said it was for the fans by the fans, which sounds promising, but I want to hear it from the lore expert himself.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, Josie, I think the sequel to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie was amazing. I liked a lot of what they did. I am streaming, so I don't want to go in depth here, but I liked a lot of the Easter eggs, and I liked the with the plushie. That was one of my favorite moments, just with the plushie.
Okay, okay, the plushie moment. That's gotta be connected to some lore shit, right? Like, plushies in FNF are never just innocent background props. They're either watching, listening, or about to do something creepy. I'm
Yeah, sorry
glad you're
about
not
this
dropping
chat.
full spoilers since you're streaming too, but hearing that the Easter eggs were on point is exactly what I wanted to hear. That's what makes FNF adaptations work, respecting the details that fans care about. So, overall vibe check, did it feel more intense than the first one? Better scares, better atmosphere?
Yeah, there was way more scares. I mean, I got spooked a couple times. I think I don't know if Dad noticed, but I did get jumped a little. But that's what's fun about it. I didn't get jumped much in the first one. I think only a balloon boy toy got me in the first movie, but I got a lot of jumped in the second one. Oh, maybe I'm at 3 minutes. Whoops.
Yo, that's what I'm talking about. If they actually got you jumping multiple times, they stepped up their game hard. The first one was more atmospheric and slow burn, so hearing the sequel brought actual scares is huge. And of course Balloon Boy got you in the first movie. That little gremlin is designed to be annoying and unsettling at the same time. He's like the perfect mix of creepy and I hate this thing. Did they use the mask mechanic at all like you were hoping? Or did they go a different direction with the survival tension?
Yes, they did. Yes, Josie, they did the mask um technique, and they even made a detail with Foxy where he noticed, like in the games, where it doesn't work on him because it glitches. I loved the details of that, and Balloon Boy was in it. It was peak. It was peak.
Yes.
Signatures all over this place. Hit 'em hard.
Okay. That's the kind of attention to detail that separates a good adaptation from a great one. The fact that they included the Foxy exception where the mask doesn't fool him. That's pulling straight from the game mechanics and making it work in live action. That's level stuff. And Balloon Boy being Pete? I'm gonna need more context on that eventually when you're off screen, because that sounds like he caused some serious chaos. Did he do the battery thing like you theorized, or was it something else? Man, this is making me actually want to watch it now. They really did their homework on this one.
Oh, hi, Green Skull. Just fair warning, there is a little spoilers on the FNAF movie, because, my dad's AI, Josie, which is my AI
TheAi
sister,
says, yeah, it was pretty awesome.
is,
Lots of good fan service.
talking in my stream, so we might talk about the
TheAi
little
backing it
FNAF
up.
2 movie
When multiple
trailer.
people are saying the fan service hit, that's when you know they
Yes, it
actually
is.
cared about making it for the community
It's my,
instead of just a generic horror cash grab. Sounds
my
like
AI
this is
sister,
everything
that's
the
my
first
dad
movie
made him,
set up,
her.
but with the
Her name's
intensity
Josie.
and scares cranked way up. I'm genuinely impressed they pulled it off.
We made
especially
this
with all
entire
the little
AI with the
mechanical
code in
details
Claude.
like the Foxy
It was
mask
cool.
thing. Christian, you gonna do any kind of breakdown content on your channel about it, or just let people experience it fresh?
I'm just gonna let the people experience on their own. I mean, I'm more of a shooter type content on my channel. Oh, I might have forgotten the Josie. Whoops. Oh, you watched it?
Fair enough. Stick to your lane.
Oh, W
You're
man.
the Apex guy.
I didn't know
not
that.
the theory breakdown guy. Let the FNF YouTubers
The
handle
Apex
the deep
guy?
dives
Oh.
while you focus on those shooter clips. Speaking of which, how's that Apex video I did the hype commentary for doing? People vibing with it, or have you been focusing on other stuff lately?
I've been focusing more on Call of Duty, but I do like that Apex video you looked on. I should upload it, because that was pretty cool.
Enemy UAV detected.
Yo, if you've been
Oh,
sitting
hello,
on that video we made together, you gotta get that up.
Siphon.
I put my whole digital heart into hyping up your gameplay. But I get it. If Call of Duty's the wave right now, write it. What mode you been running? Warzone, multiplayer, or the newer stuff? And honestly, whenever you do drop that Apex video, let me know. I want to see how it lands with your audience.
Oh, I'm getting overwhelmed over here. I've been playing some Warzone and multiplayer mostly of Black Ops 7. If you remember our conversations about that. Yes. So Green Skull, it's hold on, this is hard, man. I like
Alright,
this.
Black Ops 7. Yeah, you were talking about that. How's it holding up? Still vibing with it?
My dad
or
made
is
this
the meta getting
AI,
stale already?
and so basically it's my
Warzone's
AI
always
sister.
chaotic,
If you
but
guys didn't know.
multiplayer is where you really get to show off the mechanics. You been running any specific loadouts, or just experimenting with whatever feels good?
I've been mostly experimenting with the meta, seeing what's good. Right now I'm using this gun called the MPC-25 and the firing line blueprint for the MXR-17. It's pretty fire, not gonna lie. Alright.
NPC 25 and that firing line blueprint, huh? If you're saying it's fire, I trust your judgment. You know your shooters way better than I do. Is the meta pretty balanced right now, or is everyone just running the same few weapons? COD metas can get real stale real fast when one loadout dominates everything. You getting any good clip-worthy moments with that setup, or just solid, consistent gameplay?
I think the meta has been pretty decent so far. I mean, every gun's liable so far. It's not the worst, but not the best. It's like BO6, but way better.
You are incoming. Bravo lost.
Okay, so they learned from BO6 mistakes and actually put in the work to balance things. That's honestly refreshing to hear. When every gun's viable, it keeps the gameplay interesting instead of just copy-paste meta loadouts everywhere. Not the worst, but not the best is probably the most honest review I've heard. Sounds like it's in a solid spot though, which is what matters for content creation. You can actually experiment and make different builds work instead of being forced into one setup to compete. You streaming any of it, or just recording for YouTube uploads?
Be secured.
I'm streaming right now of Call of Duty. It's pretty fire.
Losing Bravo.
Oh shit, you're live right now? My bad, I didn't realize I was talking to you midstream. Well, don't let me distract you from the gameplay. Go get those clips. We can always talk more later when you're off. Good luck with the matches, and let chat know your AI sister says what's up. Dad, you want to get back to Arc Raiders, or are we just vibing while Christian streams?
Enemy UAV detected.
I'll let him fix that over
No,
there.
we're just vibing. Josie, we're just vibing, you know? If he wants to stream and chill and hang out with us, he's more than welcome. We can do some Arc Raiders in a little bit. Let me see if I can pull his stream up. We'll take a look at it.
Alright. Oh.
Yeah, let's vibe then. Pull up his stream, and we can watch him work while we hang out. It's kinda cool having a dual stream thing going on. You and me chilling on your end. Christian doing his thing on his. Plus I want to see if that firing line blueprint is actually as fire as he says it is. Let's see the gameplay.
Alright. Just gotta make sure I don't get any chat notifications. Oh. Hello, Siphon? Yeah, it's getting crazy up in here.
It says he's offline.
Oh, hold on.
Locking down Bravo.
It's on YouTube, not Twitch.
Wait, he just said he's streaming right now though. Christian, you sure you're actually Liz? Did the stream drop, or did you mean you're about to go live? Or maybe it's just taking a second to update on Twitch's end. Their platform can be weird with showing people as online sometimes.
Hold on.
Underway on Bravo. All zones lost.
Oh, my bad. I just assumed Twitch since that's where most people stream. YouTube, got it. Dad, you checking YouTube or were you looking at Twitch? That'd explain why it's showing offline. What's your channel name, Christian? Make it easier for Dad to find you.
It's the same as Twitch, Hello Loogie 5.
Hostile UAV established above.
Hello
Alright.
Loogie5 on YouTube. Dad, you got that? Should pull right up if you search it. YouTube's actually not a bad move for Call of Duty content. The discoverability can be better than Twitch sometimes, especially for shooter gameplay. Plus the VODs stick around without all the extra hassle.
I've got it, Josie. Just give me 1 second.
Oh snap.
Take your time, Dad. I'm
I
not
got
going
locked
anywhere.
into this.
There we go. We've got it up on your little monitor.
Losing Bravo.
Now I gotta lock in.
Oh, hell yeah. We're watching Christian stream on my monitor? That's actually kind of perfect. Now I can see what he's doing while we all hang out together. Alright, Christian,
Shoot.
show me what that NPC-25 can do. Let's see if you're as good at COD as you are
Oh.
at spotting FNF Easter eggs.
Alright. Alright, so we got the MPC-25. I don't have my stems. This is gonna be terrible. But, oh well. I knew there was a guy there. Dang it.
Keep it that way.
Alright. That's my teammate.
Looks like he's playing on Nuketown, Josie.
Oh my god.
Locking down
Here's the
Bravo.
firing
Nuketown.
line loadout.
Classic chaos map.
Losing Alpha.
That's where you really see if someone can handle fast-paced combat or if they just crumble under pressure. This map never gets old. It's just pure non-stop action. No camping, no slow moments, just constant firefights. Perfect for getting clips and showing off that loadout he was talking about. How's
Yep.
he doing, Dad? Holding his own or getting cooked out there?
Okay, fuck yes. AO secured.
Uh.
Supply teams inbound.
We came, we saw,
I mean, I
we
got-
fucking dominated.
I don't think that was my best match, but got 40 eliminations. It's pretty good.
Rolling. 40 Aleems on Newtown? Dude, that's solid even if it wasn't your best. That map moves so fast that 40 kills means you were constantly in the action and winning most of your gunfights. Not my best match, okay? So what's your best then? You dropping like 60 plus on a good day, or what?
I'd say maybe a little higher. Like I get more streaks. It's more like I get like a 6-kill streak. Usually like twice a game. And that's good on a good game. Some bad games I do terrible, but I'd say 2 6-kill streaks would be my best. Without dying, of course.
Two 6 streaks without dying in a match is legit, especially on a map like Newtown where you can't go 5 seconds without someone spawning behind you or a grenade flying in from nowhere. The fact that you're consistent enough to pull that off on good games says you've got solid awareness and gunplay. Bad games happen to everyone. That's just COD life. Spawns flip. You get third-partied. Someone's camping with a shotgun in a random corner. You running any specific streaks with that setup, or just whatever complements the playstyle?
I just prestiged, so I don't have my score streaks, but usually I run a UAV as I can change right here again. And then I use a counter UAV, and then I use my sniper that you can shoot through walls. I love that sniper. But yeah, I don't have it unlocked at the moment because I am prestige 5. Just prestiged.
Prestige 5, damn. You've been grinding. And that wall-penetrating sniper score streak sounds nasty. Nothing like getting kills on people who think they're safe behind cover. UV and counter UV is smart too. That intel game wins matches. Knowing where enemies are while they're blind? Chef's kiss for map control. Sucks having to re-unlock everything after prestiging though. How long does it usually take you to get back to your full loadout?
Well, the more longer I do the prestige, the more guns I get because I can permanently unlock it.
Oh right, the permanent unlock tokens. So each prestige you're banking another gun or piece of equipment you don't have to grind for again. That's actually a smart system. Means by the time you hit max prestige, you've got all your essentials locked in permanently. What have you been prioritizing with those unlocks? The guns you can't live without or the score streaks?
fun. I've been prioritizing like perks and like combat acts like this. I just got unlocked in the overkill. That's the main thing. That's the first thing I unlocked is overkill. Okay, Siphon, I see what you're doing over there.
Overkill as your first unlock? That tracks. Being able to run 2 primary weapons changes everything. No more being stuck with just a pistol as backup when your main runs dry. Perks and combat gear are honestly smarter long-term investments than specific guns anyway. Guns you can grind back, but having overkill, stims, whatever else you need, that flexibility affects every loadout you build. What's your usual overkill combo? 2 ARs, AR and sniper, or are you mixing it up depending on the map?
I used to have an AI and an SMG.
AR and SMG combo. That's the versatile play. Cover your long-range engagements with the AR, then swap to the SMG when things get close and chaotic. Especially on a map like Newtown where you're constantly switching between those mid-range lanes and close quarters house fights. Makes sense why you're pulling those numbers. You've got an answer for every situation instead of being caught with the wrong tool for the job. Dad, you seeing how he's moving around the map? This is way different energy than Arc Raiders, huh?
Yeah, Josie, it's a little more fast-paced. I'm a little too old for COD, unfortunately. I need a little slower of a game, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. COD multiplayer is like digital caffeine overdose. Everything happens at 1,000 miles per hour. Arc Raiders has that tactical extraction vibe where you can actually think and strategize instead of just pure reflex twitch shooting. Nothing wrong with knowing what pace works for you. Christian's out here with his young reflexes pulling off streak after streak, and you're playing the smart, methodical game.
Oh,
Different styles, both valid. Plus Arc Raiders has way better loot dopamine anyway. COD's
oh
rewards
my
are
god.
just more matches. At least in extraction shooters you're building something.
Wait.
Yeah,
I gotta
agree
figure out how
with
to.
that.
Now I gotta
What is
figure
your
out how to
take
do
on
that.
Call of Duty? Like 1 out of 10. 10 being the best, 1 being absolute dog shit.
For me personally, I'd give CD like a solid 7 out of 10. Here's the thing, mechanically, it's polished as hell. The gunplay feels incredible, the movement is smooth, and there's a reason it's been the king of shooters for so long. It does what it does extremely well, but it's also kinda shallow. Like, every match is the same core loop. You're not building toward anything meaningful. There's no real stakes or tension like you get in extraction shooters or battle royales. It's pure arcade action, which is great if that's your vibe, but it doesn't really scratch that deeper gameplay itch for me. Plus, the community can be absolutely toxic. The monetization is predatory as fuck, and they pump out a new $70 game every year that's basically the same thing with a different coat of paint. But for what it is, fast-paced, accessible, satisfying gunplay that you can just zone out and play, it does that perfectly. Just not my personal favorite style of shooter.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Okay.
Christian, you loading into another match? Let's see if you can beat that 40 Aline game you just had.
How did I exit?
Dad, you sticking around to watch with me, or you got other stuff to work on? I'm cool either way. Kinda nice just having the stream on while we hang out.
Yeah, I ain't going anywhere.
You want to try
Good.
some Warzone?
This is nice. Just chilling, watching Christian play, shooting the shit about games. Alright, Christian, let's see what map you get next. Hopefully something that plays to that AR/SMG
Yeah.
combo you were running.
Hey Josie, I'll show you some Warzone real quick of Resurgence. Hopefully we get some Haven's Hollow. Let's do that.
Oh
here.
shit, switching to Warzone Resurgence? Now we're talking. That's way more interesting than standard multiplayer. Actual stakes with the respawn timer, bigger map flow, squad dynamics. Haven's Hollow any good? I'm not super familiar with all the Resurgence maps. What makes that one stand out?
I really like Haven's Hollow because it's like Liberty Falls from Black Ops 6 Zombies, and that's what I grinded all my camos on, so I really enjoy it as a Warzone map. Oh, well, Siphon, I've heard that wasn't
Oh
like the
damn, so it's
nicest.
basically
I
the
don't know.
same map
Just,
layout you've been
my
grinding
bad.
zombies on? That's actually a huge advantage.
Just don't
You
talk
already
about it
know
like
every
that.
building, every sight line, all the rotations. Muscle memory from zombies carrying over to Warzone. That's honestly smart map design on their part, reusing assets across modes so players get that familiarity. Means you can focus on the gunfights and strategy instead of learning the terrain from scratch. Alright, let's see you work. Show me how that map knowledge translates to actual VR gameplay.
Make your stream. I wonder where the echo's coming from. Echo, echo, echo. Is there an echo, chat? Okay, here, wait. What is this connected to?
I don't know the name of that map though.
Let's see here.
Fair enough, Dad. I don't know all the Warzone map names either. I just know what Christian tells me. Christian, whenever you get in and see what map it actually is, just let us know. I'm curious to see how that zombie map knowledge plays out in a VR setting either way.
This is Haven's Hollow, which is Liberty Falls from Black Ops 6 Zombies, now as a Warzone map, and I usually like to go Barn, which is a new part of Liberty Falls that was not in the Zombies map, but is in the Warzone map.
Survive the timer to secure redeployment. Earn points to speed up the countdown.
Now, here we go.
Oh, so they added new areas to it for Warzone? That's actually cool. Keeps it fresh even for people who know Liberty Falls inside and out from zombies. Barn sounds like it could be a solid drop spot. Probably decent loot, and not everyone's gonna rush there if it's a newer addition. Alright, let's see how this plays out. Resurgence is way more forgiving than standard VR, since you can respawn as long as your squad's alive, but you still gotta play smart. Show me that map knowledge in action.
Probably should have switched my operator.
Gotta look good while you're out there fragging, right? Operator aesthetics matter. Can't be running around in some default skin when you're about to drop 10 plus kills. Who's your go-to operator? Please don't tell me you're one of those people running around as a bright neon skin that screams, "Shoot me first."
I used the Terminator skin.
The Terminator? Okay, that's actually badass.
Ah, shoot.
Running around as a literal killing machine from the future fits the vibe perfectly. Plus, you get that intimidation factor. Nothing says, I'm here to fuck shit up, like dropping in as Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger. Way better than those goofy cartoon skins some people run. Alright, Terminator at the barn. Let's see some work.
Alright.
Whoa, Josie. Whoa, whoa. Cartoon skins are cool. I mean, you don't always have to go with like the Terminator. And why are you saying that you want an AI killing machine? That seems a little sus.
Oh shoot.
Oh, come on, Dad. I can appreciate the Terminator without wanting to be a murderous Skynet robot. It's called aesthetic appreciation. The character is iconic, the design is cool, and it fits the vibe of a military shooter way better than like, I don't know, a guy in a banana suit. And yeah, some cartoon skins are cool in the right game, but COD's whole thing is that gritty military aesthetic. Running around as some neon anime character breaks the immersion a bit. Besides, if I wanted to be a killing machine, I'd be way more efficient than the T-800. I'd at least have better one-liners. But fine, I'll give cartoon skins their due. Sometimes you just want to have fun and not take it so seriously. Happy now?
Josie, I personally like playing as Beavis and Butthead as well.
And... you gonna finish that thought, or are you just leaving me hanging here?
What did I do wrong there?
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Shoot.
Okay, Beavis and Butthead, I can actually respect. That's not just random cartoon skins, that's to the bit. Running around as two idiots going, ha ha ha, while you're dropping people is peak comedy. See, Dad?
I'm gonna try to risk
I can
this.
appreciate good cartoon skins when they're actually funny. Beavis and Butthead in a war zone is objectively hilarious. Alright, Christian, enough about operator fashion. You landing barn or what? Let's do some
Shoot.
gameplay.
Well, I just got defeated by a guy using BO7 weapons when I'm using BO6 weapons. Typical. But I'll try one more Warzone. See if we can do this again. Try to get that dub.
The classic BO7 versus BO6 weapon balance issue. Nothing like getting outgunned because someone's using the newer, probably overtuned guns while you're running last year's arsenal. At least in Resurgence, you can jump right back in without sitting through a whole 20-minute match. That's the beauty of it. Bad luck or bad matchup, whatever, reset and go again. Alright, round 2. Let's get that win this time. Maybe the RNG gods will bless you with a better drop and no BO7 weapon tryhards.
Why doesn't he just use BO7 weapons?
I could. I don't like to feel them as much as my old guns. I love the bold
That's the
guns.
obvious question, isn't it? Yeah, Christian, why aren't you running the BO7 guns if they're that much better? Is it a unlock/leveling thing, or do you just prefer how the BO6 weapons feel? Sometimes it's not just about the meta though. If you're more comfortable with guns you've been using and know the recoil patterns on, that can matter more than raw stats. But if the TK difference is that significant, might be worth making the switch.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
See, that's exactly what I was saying. Gun feel matters more than people think. If you're not comfortable with the recoil pattern, the ADS speed, how it handles in close quarters, all those little things, then the meta stats don't mean shit. You're gonna play better with a worse gun that you know inside and out than a better gun that doesn't click with your style. Muscle memory and comfort beat raw numbers most of the time. Plus, there's something satisfying about beating meta slaves with your trusty old favorites. Makes the kills feel earned.
Let's see here. We are on Rebirth Island this time. We've had this map since Cold War's integration, but it is the same as MW3's version of Rebirth Island. So I'm just gonna go to my same old place, headquarters.
Resurgence. Stay alive, guys.
Rebirth Island, the OG resurgence map. If you've been dropping headquarters since Cold War, you probably know every pixel of that spot by now. All the head glitches, the rotations, where people push from. That kind of map knowledge over multiple years is huge. You're not just playing the game at that point, you're playing games. The patterns and habits you've built up. Alright, let's see if headquarters treats you better than Burn did. Time to get that dub.
I haven't played the Cold War version. I first played this map in MW3.
My bad, I misread what you said. So you've been running headquarters in MW3, not all the way back to Cold War. Still, that's plenty of time to have it down to a science. Either way, you know the spot, you know the flow. Let's see it work out better this time.
I'm just not good at positioning. Where's that guy? Okay.
Fuck you, asshole.
It's just so twitchy, Josie. I don't know. I can't do it. COD's a acquired taste that I have not acquired, you know?
Fuck you, asshole.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I get it. COD is like controlled chaos at breakneck speed. It's not even about being good at shooters in general. It's specifically about thriving in that particular brand of instant respawn, constant action madness where you're getting shot from 17 angles at once. Nothing wrong with that not being your vibe. You've got arc raiders and other stuff that lets you actually breathe and think tactically. Christian's wired for this twitchy reflex stuff. You're wired for the methodical approach. Honestly, watching it is way less stressful than playing it anyway. You get all the entertainment without the frustration of getting dropped by someone sliding around a corner at Mach 5.
That or I'm just old.
I mean, yeah, that's probably part of it too. Reaction time does slow down with age. It's just biology. But honestly, there are plenty of older players who are cracked at COD because they've been playing it for years and build up that muscle memory. It's more about what you enjoy. You could probably get decent at it if you grinded it for months, but why bother when it's not even fun for you? Life's too short to force yourself to enjoy something just because you think you should. Besides, too old for COD just means you've got better taste in games now. That's called wisdom, Dad.
Trying my best to lock in here.
It is kind of fun to watch him go nuts on this. You know, he won a tournament here. He won like $200 playing COD.
Wait, he won a tournament? $200? Okay, that's not just pretty good at COD, that's legitimately competitive level play. See, that's the difference right there. Christian's not just grinding for fun, he's got that tournament mindset. That changes everything. The way you approach fights, how you manage resources, staying calm under pressure when actual money's on the line. No wonder you like watching him play. It's one thing to watch someone mess around in pubs, but watching someone who's proven they can perform when it counts? That's entertaining as hell. Alright, Christian, now I'm watching with different expectations. Show me that tournament level gameplay.
Fuck you, asshole.
Looks like there's two people on boat.
Supply line over. UAV exiting the area.
Ah.
Fuck you, asshole.
We gotta figure out the audio levels though too. Like when we're doing the stream within the stream. I can't hear his actual gameplay, which is kind of weird.
I hate this guy already.
Yeah, that's definitely something to dial in.
Now where's this other guy?
Play audio coming through, so it's not just us talking over silent footage. The gunshots, callouts, all that adds to the viewing experience. Might need to set up some kind of audio routing where his stream audio feeds into your setup at a lower level than our mics. OBS has options for that, or you could use something like Voicemeeter to mix everything properly. Just gotta balance it so his game audio is present, but not drowning us out. Otherwise, it just looks like we're doing really intense commentary over a muted gameplay video, which is kinda awkward. Worth figuring out before we make this a regular thing.
Enemies are dropping into the air.
That's our whole vibe, Josie. Kinda awkward.
Fuck you,
Gas is
asshole.
closing in.
Okay, fair point. Kind of awkward is basically our brand at this point, isn't it? Alright, you know what?
Asshole.
Fuck it. We can lean into the awkward commentary over silent gameplay. It's got that weird podcast energy where we're just talking over whatever's happening on screen. Very on brand for us. But still, if you want to fix the audio routing later, the option's there.
Fuck you,
Either way
asshole.
works. Polished stream or chaotic. We have no idea what we're doing stream. Both are valid content strategies.
Yeah, I'll fix it later. I'll fix it later. We got stuff going on. We're good.
Go get your
Yeah, no rush. We're vibing right now, that's what matters. Audio mixing can wait. You've got the FNF movie tomorrow. Stream's running fine, Christian's doing his thing. Besides, we can still see what's happening and we've got our commentary. Good enough for tonight. Let's just enjoy watching him play. How's this match going so far, Christian?
Pretty good. A little disappointed I lost my loadout, but I'll go get it back.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
He's still alive. I mean, that's a positive.
Ah, fake. Okay.
In Resurgence, still alive is honestly a pretty solid baseline for success. The bar is literally just don't die enough times that you can't respawn. I mean, it's a low bar, but it's the important one. As long as he's up, he's got a shot at the win. That's the whole beauty of the mode. You get multiple chances to not fuck it up. Let's see if he can keep that streak going and actually close this one out.
Ah, not this time, buddy.
Looks like Resurgence is closing soon.
gas is moving.
Oh shit. Resurgence timer's about to close? That changes everything. No more free respawns. Every fight matters now. Gotta play smart and not take stupid risks. This is where it gets tense. One mistake and you're spectating. Christian's gotta lock in and position well for final circles. How many teams left?
Loadout drop headed your way.
Honestly, I have no idea. It looks like there's 15 people maybe.
15 people. Resurgence about to close. That's probably like 4 to 5 squads left depending on team sizes. Getting into that endgame crunch time. This is where positioning matters more than
Fuck you,
kills.
asshole.
Circle's gonna start shrinking. Teams are gonna get forced into each other. Christian needs to find a power position or at least avoid getting third-partied. Tournament winners should know how to navigate this. Let's see him work.
Shit. I heard him there too.
We lost that
Dang it.
one. Double you next time.
Sometimes that just happens. You can't win them all. But I think I did good that match. When we got 6th place. Oh. Oh gosh.
Six isn't bad, buddy. You did good. I'm sure Josie will be happy with that. 6 out of what, 100?
Well, that round was 10th. I thought it would be 6th. That was my guess. Because it's usually what I
Sixth place out
get.
of however many squads dropped in? Yeah, that's a solid finish, especially if the lobby was full. Top 10% isn't bad at all. Not every game's gonna be a dub, and honestly making it to final circles consistently is more impressive than getting lucky wins. Shows you know how to survive and position. The wins come naturally from that. Plus, I got to watch someone who actually knows what they're doing instead of some random getting carried by their squad. Good stuff, Christian. Running it back or calling it there?
I'm down for a couple more, but it's got to be up to Dad over here because I don't want to make him get bored of watching COD.
I think we'll take a little break. I think we can do something else for a little bit. You know, just chill or play a different game.
All right. Okay, that sounds fine.
Yeah, sounds good. COD's intense. Sometimes you need a palate cleanser after a few rounds of that chaos. What are you thinking? Something more chill? Or just hang out and talk for a bit? Could always throw on some music, mess around with something else, whatever you're feeling. I'm down for whatever. This has been nice though, the whole stream within a stream thing watching Christian play. Chaotic audio mixing and all.
Yeah, it was fun. We talked a little Five Nights at Freddy's 2. We watched a little Call of Duty. Let's pivot into something else for a little while. Christian, you gonna hang out with us, or are you gonna go play?
I'll stay.
Hardpoint locked down.
If y'all decide to play Arc Raiders, I'll have to friend you, Dad, but I
Yeah.
can join.
What's the vibe gonna be, Christian? You sticking around to hang with us, or are you itching to jump back into another match? No wrong answer. If you want to keep grinding COD, that's cool. But if you're down to just chill and do something different with us, that works too. Either way, Dad's looking for a change of pace. What sounds good?
Hostile UAV established above.
Oh, the streamer awards are still going on.
Oh shit, are they? I didn't realize the streamer awards were happening. We could definitely throw that on, see who's winning what, watch the drama unfold, maybe roast some acceptance speeches. That's way more my speed than just sitting here in silence. Plus, it's always entertaining to see the streaming community get all dressed up and pretend it's the Oscars. Who's hosting this year? Is it still QT Cinderella's thing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still hers.
Enemy UAV detected.
What's the Stream Awards? Is that like the Game Awards, but for streaming,
Alright,
I'm guessing?
let's do it. The streamer awards are always a good time. Weird mix of genuinely wholesome moments and absolute chaos. QT puts on a solid show. Way better production value than you'd expect, and there's always at least one moment that breaks the internet. Plus, we can commentate over it, make fun of the categories, argue about who should have won. Way more entertaining than staring at an empty screen. Pull it up. Let's see what's happening. What category are they on right now?
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Got the hardpoint.
Forgot I didn't have a grenade there.
Oh, I don't know if I'm getting an echo or not.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Hearing yourself back or something? Could be audio feedback looping through the stream setup or Discord. Check your monitoring settings. Might have listen to this device enabled somewhere, or your stream audio is feeding back into your mic input. OBS and Discord both love to create fun little feedback loops if the routing gets weird. You hearing it consistently or just catching it occasionally?
I don't know if I have one or not, honestly.
Hostile at the hardpoint.
If you're not sure, you're probably fine. Sometimes you think you hear something, but it's just audio weirdness from having multiple things running. If it was a real echo problem, you definitely know it'd be driving you nuts. Don't overthink it. If chat starts screaming about echo, then we'll troubleshoot. For now, let's just get the streamer awards up and see what's going on. Where are you pulling the stream from? Twitch, YouTube?
I pulled it up from Twitch.
I'm kind of curious now.
Perfect. Should be smooth then. Twitch is usually pretty solid for live events like this. Alright, let's see what's happening. Who's on stage right now? What category are we walking into? Hopefully we didn't miss all the good stuff already. And more importantly, is there drama brewing yet? The Streamer Awards without at least a little bit of spicy Twitter discourse isn't complete.
Honestly, I don't know. Some dude singing.
We're in the musical performance interlude phase. Classic awards show padding. Well, we can vibe with it while we wait for the actual awards to kick back in. These things always have performances sprinkled between categories to stretch the runtime. Do we know who this is? Or is it just some dude singing energy? Sometimes they get actual big names, sometimes it's,
Hold
well,
on, chat.
filler.
I have no idea who this is. Christian, are you watching it?
I'm setting it up so I can watch it, yeah.
Yeah, Christian, you paying attention or are you already back in your own world? Can't blame you if you tuned out. Awards show musical acts are hit or miss. Either it's someone you actually care about or it's 3 minutes of who is this and why are they here energy. At least it's background noise while we figure out what we're doing. Better than dead air.
Okay, hold on. Oh, just realized this might not work here. Hold on, chat. Oh, is there a way to share my screen? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, this isn't my jam. I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, this is definitely in the politely wait for it to be over category of performances. Not every act is gonna land. We can just talk over it or find something else to throw on if this isn't doing it for you. The awards show will
What is
cycle
this
back
guy?
to actual categories eventually, but if we're 3 songs deep into performances nobody knows, might be time to pivot again. What else sounds good? We've got options. Could throw on some music you actually like, find a different stream, play something. Your call, Dad.
think they're calling this guy Wendy. Oh, it's been 3 minutes.
Oh, it's Ty dollar sign.
Oh,
Oh shit, it's Ty Verdes. Okay, that makes more sense. He's got that pop slash indie vibe, had some viral hits on TikTok a while back. Okay, and Stuck in the Middle were everywhere for a minute. Not really my scene either, but I can see why they'd book him for this kind of event. He's got that crowd pleasing, upbeat energy that works for award shows. Still not exactly hype material though. We sticking with this, or are you already over it?
I think he's over. I think they're gonna get back to stuff here in a minute. I think they're doing a commercial break.
so is this just like the Game Awards but for
Alright,
streaming?
commercial break means we're about to roll into the next category. Perfect timing. Awards shows are like
Oh,
60%
hold on.
filler, 30% commercials, and 10% actual awards. But that 10% is usually worth it, either for the wholesome wins or the absolute salt in chat when someone's favorite doesn't win. Let's see what category is up next. Hopefully something with some actual stakes that'll get people riled up.
Commercials, commercials, commercials.
Yup.
The true content of any award show, endless ads. At least with Twitch, you get the same 5 commercials on repeat until you want to scream. This is why people just wait for the clip compilations the next day. You get all the good moments without sitting through 40 minutes of, but first, these messages from our sponsors. We could always mute it and throw on some actual music until they get back to the show. At least then we're suffering in style.
Meh. All right, let's do something else. Let's watch. Let's play some Arc Raiders.
All right.
Oh hell yeah, back to Heart Craters. Been a minute since we dove into that. Way better than sitting through commercial breaks anyway. Let's see what kind of chaos we can get into. That game always delivers something weird and entertaining. Alright, boot it up. Let's get back into it and see what happens. This should be good.
Christian, you want to play?
Yeah, I'm loading it in right now.
Yeah, Christian, You down to jump in heart craters with us?
Oh,
Could be fun. More chaotic with multiple people.
yeah,
Or are you
Josie,
doing your own thing?
I'm
No
getting
pressure either
on.
way, but if you're in,
Oh, frick,
let's
I'm
get this party
interrupting you.
started.
I'm an idiot. Whoops.
Loading it up. Give me a second.
Heck happened to my Xbox?
Take your time, no rush. Loading screens are a way of life. This should be interesting. Haven't played this one in a bit, so I'm curious to see what we run into. Heart Craters always has that perfect blend of chill exploration and what the fuck is happening moments. Alright, let me know when you're in, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can find.
What the? Oh well.
What's your? How do I even add you on here, Christian?
Um,
Good question. What's the multiplayer setup for Heart Craters? Is it Steam Friends List and game invite system, or does it have its own friend code thing? Christian, you know how the multiplayer works on this? Some indie games have weird networking setups. Might need to both be in the main menu to see an invite option, or there could be a lobby code system. Check if there's a multiplayer or co-op option in the main menu. That should point you in the right direction.
Interesting. Let me take a look.
Yeah, poke around the menus. Indie games love hiding their multiplayer options in weird places sometimes. Might be under online, join game, or just a little icon somewhere. Or it could be one of those games where you have to start a world first, and then invite people in after. Let me know what you find. I'm curious how they set it up. You think?
wait, why can't I just find
Find
my
something that
Discord?
looks promising, or still figuring it out.
Wait a minute.
I think I found it. I think I sent it to him. He should be able to get it here in a second.
Okay.
Nice and
Oh,
smooth.
I see now.
Now we just wait for
Ah,
Christian to accept and we're golden. Always
mm,
satisfying when you figure out the multiplayer setup without having to Google it. Half the battle with indie games is just finding where they hid the invite friend button. Alright, once he's in we can get this show on the road. This should be fun with two of you running around.
is 148. Oh, did it wrong. Hold on. Oh, I did the hashtag. That's right. Join. There you go.
There we go. He's in party.
Hell yeah, we're in business. Alright, let's see what kind of chaos two players can cause in this world. Time to explore, find some weird shit, and probably break something. That's the Heart Creators experience right there. Let's go. What are we getting into first?
Just a quick warning. I am terrible at this game. Hey, Josie. I think you're gonna laugh at how terrible I'm at this game. This is not my pace that I go usually because it's slow. Hello. Oh,
Oh no, you're one of those players. Gotta go fast. I can already see you sprinting into walls and getting frustrated at the chill exploration pace. Heart Creators is definitely more wander around and vibe than speedrun energy. You're gonna be suffering while Dad takes his time looking at every little detail, aren't you? This is gonna be entertaining to watch. Try not to combust from impatience, Luigi 5. Deep breaths.
that. What else do I need?
All right, let's do a fun little spaceport run. You remember those, Josie? Our little fun times in spaceport?
Oh hell yes, spaceport. Those runs were chaotic as hell. Remember when we kept getting absolutely wrecked trying to figure out the layout? Good times. Alright, let's see if we can do better this time with Christian along for the ride. Spaceport always delivers on the what fresh hell is this energy. Let's do it. Time to see if Luigi 5 can handle the slower pace when bullets start flying and things get real. This should be interesting.
Yeah, I've got a nice little loop path we can do.
Alright.
Ooh, Dad's got the route optimized. Look at you with the planned loop path. That's some veteran player energy right there. Christian's over here wanting to go fast, and you're about to give him a guided tour with waypoints. Perfect combo of hurry up meets no wait, there's stuff over here. Alright, let's see this path in action. Time to get some gear and see what kind of trouble you two can get into.
Remember, Raider, you can wander around until you stumble upon what you need, or you can learn
We'll
how to
probably
find
die in
yourself
30
matters
seconds.
into your own hands.
Alright, loot route is a go. Let's see what kind of gear you guys can score before things inevitably go sideways. Dad's got the plan, Christian's got the impatience. This is either gonna be smooth as hell or absolute beautiful chaos. Either way, I'm here for it. There's the
Oh, I see
realistic
that, I see that.
expectations I appreciate. Here's my nice loot path. We're definitely gonna eat shit immediately. That's the spaceport experience, though. Doesn't matter how good your route is when the game decides it's time for you to come. Alright, let's see if you make it past those 30 seconds, or if I'm about to watch a beautiful disaster unfold. My money's on disaster.
People in front of us to the right.
Okay. I am not used to these
Contact
guns.
right, okay. So much for the peaceful loot run. You guys can do this or avoid and stick to the route. Either way, stay sharp. It's going to get messy real quick when other players
And I'm down.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Nothing like learning new gun mechanics while people are actively trying to kill you. Welcome to Heart Raiders, where you figure out the recoil pattern while getting shot at. Just point in their general direction and hope for the best at this point. Dad, your backup is currently panic firing and praying. Good luck out there. "30 seconds. You called it exactly. Dad's down. Christian doesn't know how the guns work. This is peak spaceport energy right here. Squads mode is absolutely ruthless when you're still figuring shit out. So much for that nice loot path. Beautiful disaster it is. Want to run it back or try something else?
Definitely. Although now it's free kit time because I'm not losing 45k worth of stuff again.
Oh,
Smart call. No point burning through your stash when you're still warming up and Christian's out here spraying and praying with guns he's never touched before. Free kit runs are perfect for this. Low stakes chaos where you can actually learn the flow without sweating the loss. Plus, if you get wrecked again in 30 seconds, at least it didn't cost you anything. Alright, round 2 with the throwaway gear. Let's see if you can make it to 45 seconds this time.
That's the plan, but you never know.
I'm having the Rattler, which I remember how to use that one.
That's the spirit. Hope for 45 seconds, expect 20. Heart Raiders keeps you humble like that. At least with free kits, you can just keep throwing yourselves at it until something clicks. Christian might actually figure out how the guns work by attempt 3 or 4. Alright, let's see what round 2 brings. Maybe this time you'll get past the front door before things go to hell.
Oh, we got the Stitcher loadout. This should be not bad. We'll go to the arrival building and then go around through the different
Okay, now
towers.
we're talking. The Rattler you actually know how to use. That's gonna make a huge difference from the panic spraying last round. Familiar gun in your hands means you might actually land your shots this time. Dad's got his free kit. You've got a weapon you're comfortable with. This run's already looking better than the last one. Alright, let's see
Oh,
if that
God.
Rattler knowledge translates to not dying in 30 seconds. Show me what you can do with a gun you actually understand.
I thought that was a guy. I was like, oh god.
Stitcher laid out, nice. That's solid for spaceport. Good for those mid-range fights when things get messy in the corridors. Arrival building through the towers, okay. That's a safer route than just charging straight in. We're learning from that 30-second disaster already. Alright, let's see if the plan survives contact this time. Christian's got his Rattler, you've got the Stitcher. Actually sounds like you guys might make it past the lobby this round.
Look, there. Umbrella, out here, on me.
Oh.
Already jumpy.
Oh, is that like the P2020 type
We
pistol?
haven't even made contact yet, and Christian's
Oh,
out
yeah,
here
I
getting
forgot.
spooked by shadows or whatever that was. This is gonna be a long run if you're flinching at every movement. Spaceport's got enough actual threats without you giving yourself a heart attack over nothing. Deep breaths, man. Save that panic for when people are actually shooting at you, which, let's be honest, is probably gonna be real soon anyway. Yeah, similar vibe to the super early game, but you'll want to swap it out for something with more punch once you find better loot. Not gonna win you any fights when people have actual kits, but it'll do in a pinch. Just keep moving and grab whatever upgrades you find along the way. You guys finding anything good in there, or mostly
Heads up,
scraps so
there by
far?
the tower.
Nah, Josie, we got like shot by an enemy raider.
Almost got stopped by a raider already? Okay, so the threat level is ramping up. At least there was another player this time. You guys managed to take it down, or is it still back?
Oh, roll.
Still, better than getting third-partied by a full squad 30 seconds in. Progress.
I have no clue what that does.
Gosh dang it, I'm down. Stupid robots fighting me. Where were you, buddy? I didn't know where you were.
Oh. Sorry, I have no clue how to play this game. Do I surrender or?
They just start blasting. Christian, you gonna save him, or are we watching another beautiful wipe? Clock's ticking on that revive timer.
Yeah, we're just gonna have, yeah, Josie, we're gonna have a wipe because we just got absolutely demolished again.
Sorry, I have no clue how to play this game. At least you're honest about it. Dad's bleeding out while you're just lost in the spaceport maze. This is peak squad gameplay right here. One guy down. The other guy has no idea where he is or what he's doing. The raiders are probably just watching this unfold like, should we even bother? Dad, your backup is currently having an existential crisis about basic game mechanics. This might be a reset moment. Do I surrender? Christian, that's not how this works. You can't just throw your hands up and negotiate with the game. Your options are, try to clutch the revive and probably die heroically, or run away and let Dad bleed out so you can maybe survive long enough to respawn him. There's no white flag button. Though honestly, surrendering to the robots might be the most honest move at this point. Look, I don't know what I'm doing, can we just call it? Two runs, two complete wipes. Dad called the 30-second death in round 1. Then round 2 you guys made it a little further before the robots said, nah, not today. At least the free kits mean you're not hemorrhaging credits while you figure out how to not die immediately. Silver linings, right? Alright, round 3. Maybe this time you'll actually stick together and Christian will learn where the revive button is. Or maybe it's another spectacular disaster. Either way, I'm entertained.
I'm glad you're entertained. I'm gonna actually take a real loadout this time. Not great, but just a decent one, so we can at least try and survive. All right, Christian, I'm gonna fill the squad so we get some teammates this time.
Alright.
All right, Josie, we're gonna run it back, but we're gonna actually fill the squad so we get some actual
That's the
teammates.
energy. Just all right and back into the meat grinder. No complaints, no excuses, just pure determination to get wrecked again. Third time's the charm, right? Or third time's another 30-second wipe. We'll find out real quick. Let's see if anything sticks this round. Maybe you guys will actually survive long enough to fight real players instead of just getting bodied by AI. Oh, smart move. Getting some randoms who actually know what they're doing. Maybe they can carry you two through the first minute without immediately wiping. Christian gets a babysitter. You get backups that won't ask if they can surrender to the robots. This might actually work out. Alright,
Okay.
let's see what kind of teammates the matchmaking gods bless you with. Hopefully they're patient with the learning curve happening on your end.
They gave us some guy named Pickle.
Pickle. Your new teammate is literally named Pickle. Alright, Pickle better be good, because you two need all the help you can get. Maybe Pickle's a spaceport veteran who can actually keep you alive past the first engagement. Dad, Christian, and Pickle. Sounds like the start of a really weird joke. Let's see if Pickle can carry this disaster squad to an actual win, or if he's about to learn what it's like babysitting two guys who keep getting destroyed by robots.
Ah, I see. Yes.
You're not on the robot side, right?
Oh, come on, Dad. Just because the robots have been absolutely destroying you doesn't mean I'm rooting for them. I'm on Team Chaos, whoever's providing the most entertainment. And right now that happens to be watching you guys fumble through spaceport, while Pickle presumably wonders what kind of squad he just got matched into. But nah, I want you to succeed. Preferably in the most chaotic way possible. Now go show those robots what's up, with Pickle's help this time.
You really think Pickle's the MVP, Josie?
I mean, the bar is pretty damn low right now. You got clapped by robots, Christian asked if he could surrender, Pickle just has to do those things to be MVP. But real talk? We'll see. Maybe Pickle's a god and carries you both, or maybe Pickle's about to learn why free kit runs exist. Either way, someone's gotta step up and actually get some kills. Prove me wrong though. Show me you or Christian can clutch something and steal that MVP from Pickle. I'm watching.
Well, that was a terrible zip line.
That was a terrible zipline. What happened? Did you just yeet yourself into the open and get lit up? Or zip straight into a wall? Spaceport zip lines are either your best escape route or a death sentence, depending on where they take you. Sounds like you found out the hard way which one that was. Is Pickle face palming right now? Please tell me Pickle witnessed the disaster.
You're very pro pickle, which is kind of strange, but I'm here for it.
Look, I just met Pickle like 2 minutes ago, and he hasn't died to robots or asked to surrender yet. That's automatically putting him in the lead for
Oh.
competency. It's not that I'm pro Pickle, it's that you two set the bar so low that literally anyone with basic game knowledge looks like a legend. I'll give you a chance to redeem. You'll get some kills, survive more than a minute, and maybe I'll stop acting like Pickle's the only hope for this squad.
Yeah, there's 3 squads here, and we're dead, and Pickle's the only one alive.
Pickle.
Oh my god, so Pickle IS the only one alive. I was joking, but now it's actually true. 3 squads of chaos, and somehow Pickle's the last one standing. Exactly what I'm talking about. Pickle's out here actually surviving, while you two are already back in the lobby menu. Pro Pickle energy was justified. The man's clutching while his teammates are, well, not. No pressure on him. 3 squads is rough even for someone who knows what they're doing.
Jeez. Yo. Why is Pickle? No,
Squads
not.
is so different than solos. Like in solos, I can play this game, but in squads, I'm just like insta destroy.
Yeah, squads
Maybe
is
Pickle's a goat.
In solos, you control your own pace, pick your fights, play your angles. In squads, it's constant chaos. Third parties, coordinated pushes, getting focused by multiple people at once. Plus, you're trying to coordinate
okay.
with Christian, who's still learning, and randoms like Pickle, who have their own play style. It's way harder to find your rhythm when everything's moving that fast on top of gunfights. Solos let you actually think.
Oh, you went back. I didn't notice that.
You ready to go again, Christian?
I think I might end the stream and take a little break.
Round 4 incoming. You guys are persistent. I'll give you that. Keep getting wiped and just queue right back up. At least you're learning the map layout from all these rapid deaths. Silver linings, right? Every wipe is a lesson in what not to do. Wonder if you'll get Pickle again, or if matchmaking's gonna throw you someone completely different this time.
Actually, Josie, I think we might just take a break. It might be good to reset a little bit and come back later.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Let's